Hi everyone, it's Irene again, and tonight we're going to try and make a tiger eye cane. So we're going to start off with gold, and I have 3 squares. Doesn't matter what size they are. I'm using, I think, 2 inches of each one. Okay. And with the gold clay, you're just going to add a little bit of black, a little bit of pearl, and a little bit of regular green. It's going to give it a nice, kind of like a bronze. Okay, and then on this one, we're going to do that again. So we're going to have a little bit of pearl, a little bit of green, a little bit of green there, and a little bit of pearl. But instead of just that small amount of black, I'm going to add more black. And on this one, I'm going to add even more black. Okay, so we're going to run this through the pasta machine. We'll see how we like the variations of it, and we'll be right back. Okay, so before I roll out the other 2, I just wanted to show you the difference. I'm not sure how well you can see this on camera, but by doing this, it gives it a little bit more, like more of a bronze look. So it's like a shiny gold, and this one gives a little bit more bronze. Okay, so now I'll do the other 2, and it's just going to be a darker bronze and an even darker bronze. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and we did the best we could. I know everybody's colors are going to be a little bit different. I probably could have gone a little darker on this, but I didn't want to push it. So I'm just going to leave it the way it is. And I'm just going to take off the bottom. I'll use that for another project. Okay, so after you're done mixing all your colors, run it through the pasta machine so that it's nice and shiny and that all the mica powders are all lined up. If it's not shiny, you need to keep going through it, because you know how mica powder, or how pearl is. You'll get the shiny part, and then you'll get the side, which is the darker part. I don't know if you can see that real well, but this is when the mica powders are laying down. It's nice and shiny, and it's dull when they're not. So you want to make sure that they're all lined up. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to roll it. Into a cylinder. I'm trying to think of which way to roll them up, because one of the sides is going to be, you're going to see the mica powder difference when you do it. Let me go ahead and roll this back up. Okay, so there's the dull side on there. So we're just going to roll it up like that. Okay. And we're going to do the same with this one. You might want more variations in your rolls compared to mine. If you want to make like 4 different ones, that would be great. I'm not a great color mixer. Kind of remember things, but I don't know when it seems like to finally sit down and do it. My colors aren't always matched up. So I'm trying to find the rough spot. And that would be it right there. Okay. So we're going to roll that up. And again, it's not perfect. That's okay. And try and keep them even. Oop. And then this is the darker one. And I think that's the side I want. I just want to make sure. Okay, so there's the darker. And you want to roll it up without any air bubbles. I don't think I did that very well. Okay, so you got the light. And you're just going to line these up next to each other. Okay, and then you're going to add some translucent on each side of the rolls. And you don't want a whole lot. Let me go ahead and run it through the machine. So it's only going to be about 1/3 to 1/2 of what you've already rolled. And I'd rather go with like 1/3. Okay, and you're going to make 3 of those. They don't have to be perfect. Just got 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and that is it, pretty much. So you're going to put one, I don't know, in between there. Put one in between there. And you'll put one in between there. Okay? So now all you're going to do is twist it. Okay, so you can do this and roll it. This is going to be huge. But I'm not sure if I got that last color with enough black. It's pretty dark bronze, but I want it a little bit blacker. But we'll see what it looks like when it's all done. Okay, you want the bands nice and close to each other. I might be able to cut this into 2. It's probably what I'm going to do. So I'm going to cut it about right there. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. For what, I have no idea, but it kind of looked cool. Okay, so make your bands pretty much even. Then you're going to squish them all up. Okay, so I'm kind of twisting the sides. And I'm just going to kind of push them together. So that they're kind of banded. Makes it kind of look like they're striations. Okay, so we're going to do a little more on that. Okay, a little more on the ends. And one more time, push them together. You don't want to go too much or you're going to end up blending it all. Okay, so now got it pretty well squished. So now you're just going to grab a piece of it and you're going to turn it into a teardrop. And the reason you're doing that is you want to get this through the pasta machine. Okay, so I'm just taking it in the directions of the line, like that. Okay. And now I'm just going to slide this through the pasta machine at the thick setting. Okay, so you got that. Now you're going to go a little thinner. So I'm going to put it at a 1. And then I'll put it at a 2. And I'm going to go one more at a 3 until I figure out what I want to do with it. Okay, and there you go. You pretty much have tiger eye. And if you cut a cameo piece out of that, try that. I never do anything the right way, so we're gonna have fun with this one. Got a little small, didn't I? So this is perfect for a cabochon. Now I didn't have to lay it so that it was absolutely flat. But there you go. Now you have a tiger eye. You could either lay that into something or you can surround it with something else. So the more you kind of twist it and get it straight, but it's really nice when you get it not quite straight. I think it looks a little more natural. But there you go. There's your tiger eye. I hope you like that. Another pretty easy cane to make. Have a great night.